Kitchen is brought to you by Harvest Market.
We are hours away from Halloween, followed by 3 more big holidays this year, every year, quite frankly. And any way you serve it, you are bound to indulge with a few extra calories.
That's right, but here with ways to cut those calories from your favorite holiday dishes, but still enjoy. Christina Adams, Director of Weight Management and Wellness at Sarah Bush Lincoln, is back to healthify the holidays, right?
It's my job.
It's not easy either to do that, because it feels like every time you turn around, there's a plate of cookies or some sort of dip or something.
Drinks.
Yes.
So how do we make these a little bit easier on our waistline?
Well, that's the challenge, and sometimes it is very simple, and we might overlook the simplicity of it, so it doesn't have to be difficult. So a lot of recipes, you can simply just reduce fat and sugar by 1/3. So literally just take it out. You don't need to even replace with anything. Just add that much less, and you'll still get a good quality product, and you're not going to lose flavor or lose taste. You're just going to reduce some calories from those 2 ingredients.
Now today you've got a spinach dip of some sort, and I just kind of assumed with the name spinach in the dip that it made it healthy, but I guess that's not quite true.
It's kind of like a garnish almost if you're not careful with the original recipe. So we took a typical spinach dip, has a lot of mayonnaise in it. It has heavy sour cream, full fat sour cream I should say, and the bread bowl, and a lot of carbohydrate from that bread, and that's typically what you're dipping in it. So we're cutting some of those calories and adding more vegetables and adding a little less fat.
Okay, well then let's talk about what goes into it, because we got some ingredients
so
here.
So I've taken a light sour cream and actually done a Greek yogurt, a plain Greek yogurt. It's not a flavored version, just the plain Greek yogurt. So about a 1/2 cup of each I've already mixed together with just a packet of dip ranch mix. So just quick and easy, simple ingredients, so you're not getting all that heavy mayonnaise and you're not getting a lot of full fat sour cream either.
I was going to ask, are those the things that would typically go in this?
Correct, yeah. And then we're still using spinach, so I actually just made it easy and did a frozen package and just thawed it and squeezed out a lot of the water, so you're just going to combine those 2.
Okay.
So I'll let you take over.
Sure.
And then some of the traditional ingredients is water chestnuts in
a little crunch
in the spinach dip. So we went ahead and took those and just drained them and chopped them, so that can be added too to mix everything.
I can handle this part.
Go for it, you got it.
A little onion for some more flavor. Just a little sliced green onion. You can add as little or as much as you want of that.
We went all the way.
So a little color there. And then with it being the holidays around the corner, you can kind of add or take out as much as you want of this. So a little red pimento. You can actually just do diced red pepper if you don't have pimento, so you can put all of that in there.
Okay.
Just make sure you drain it a little bit before adding. And then I went ahead and did matchstick carrots. They're already chopped. You just might want to give them another little gentle chop to get them a little bit smaller, finer pieces. That way when you are using this as a dip, you're getting smaller bites with those. So put that in there, and you're just going to blend that all together and make a nice, healthy appetizer for all your holiday get-togethers that you can make ahead of time and leave it in the fridge to marinate, or you can make it right before you walk out the door and take it as you go.
Now, one of the questions is, some of the unhealthy part would be what you put this on, right?
Yes.
So what are we putting this on that's going to help us?
That's the great thing. There's so many different options. You could do a lot of just cut vegetables. You could do celery sticks. You could do cucumber chips. You could also just do some whole grain crackers instead of the bread calories or carbohydrates that you may want to avoid. Just looking for a whole grain Triscuit cracker or wheat thin, something that's going to hold up to the dipping part.
The stirring part appears to be more difficult than you might think.
I mean, because this has a lot of stuff in it, a lot of bulk in there to fill you up.
So you're taking away a lot of the calories, because like I said, a typical spinach dip is going to have more heavy mayonnaise to it. So like I mentioned, the spinach is just kind of an accompaniment to that. So we've kind of reversed that role a little bit with this dish and made it nice and creamy, but still adding a little bit more balance with more vegetables.
Is this one of the dishes that you're teaching people at some of your upcoming classes?
Correct. We have a cooking demonstration coming up on November 12th, and this is one of those dishes. So we're going to focus on healthy holidays. So just taking a lot of appetizer, side dish, dessert options, and just making some healthy ways to create those, and simple ways too.
Okay, I think we were just looking at some of your tips on how to cut the calories over the holidays. If they could want to pop that back up, or we can talk about it later.
Okay.
You want to talk about it later?
Sure.
Let's talk about it later. In the meantime, we'll have this recipe for our spinach dip on CILiving.tv.
I got to figure out how to eat as many cookies as I want and not have it go straight to the gut. So
we'll ask her.
Pull that off.
Coming up.
Great.
Also coming up, what you can expect at the latest